Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Info Aviation, and today we are going to make a video on Leh Airport. The name of the airport is Kushok Bakula Rinpoche Airport. So please play the intro, Sushant. Yeah, so a new intro, music and editing done by Tilak and Sushant. Leh Airport is at 10,682 feet above the sea level, or 3,256 meters above the sea level. It is the highest in India and 23rd highest airport in the world. I repeat, highest, not the biggest. This airport is owned by the Indian Air Force and not by the Airports Authority of India, which controls most of the civilian airports. But it was handed over in February 16 to the Airports Authority of India, the same I mentioned above. So now I will hand over to Tilak Mistry to tell us some more about Leh Airport.
Thank you very much, Advik. So Leh Airport has just one runway, that is runway 07 and runway 25, and the length of the runway is 9028 feet, that is 9028 feet or 2752 meters. So if you want to know how runways are named or numbered, they have already made a video on that. The link is in the description. So the airlines that fly to Leh are Air India, Go Air, Indigo, SpiceJet, Vistara, and Jet Airways also used to fly there before its temporary shutdown. And also Spice Express, that is a cargo airline, flies there too. Only small jets, mostly like 737 and Airbus A320, fly there. Now those are not small planes which can carry about 160 passengers, of course, but still if you compare it with the Boeing 747 and the Airbus A380, they are very small, as you can see in the picture. And the runway also doesn't have any systems to help the pilots like the VOR or the ILS or the RNAV. And plus, the runway slope is 3%, which is very huge. That is, for every 100 feet you go ahead, you come up or go down by 3 feet. Now that doesn't look quite big, but it is very huge if you are talking about runways. And another fact, most of the planes are certified for 2% slopes, while this is a 3%. So just imagine that even big airliners with huge jet engines can't go to 3% slope, only 2%. So think it would be so huge in terms of runways. And that is another reason why only small planes fly to Leh. But don't worry to go to Leh in your next air trip, as it is a very beautiful place. And on top of that, the pilots are trained very nicely, and only a handful of those from each airline are allowed to fly there. And the training is also tense. That is, they turn off one of the engines and then try to land the plane. And when they pass, only then are they allowed to fly to Leh. And the pilots also use visual lay points to land, as you can see on your screen. So they descend from 14,500 feet, that we are talking about above sea level and not above ground level. So they descend from 14,500 feet to 10,900 feet and then land. And pilots also hear a song while going to Leh. Terrain ahead, pull up. Too low, landing gear, landing gear. Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps. Pull up, pull up. Bank angle, bank angle. So that's enough of joking now. Now let's go to the parking of Leh. There is just one apron in which there is space for only 2 commercial airplanes, and that can be there at the same time. while the Indian Air Force has its own huge parking spaces. So, in short, Leh is the most beautiful and the most challenging approach for pilots, and very beautiful for us as passengers. So, we just did not talk about the beauty in Leh. The approach is very, very, very beautiful, and I am saying this from personal experience as I have been to Leh. It is a very beautiful landing, and as the pictures that you are seeing on your screen, you can also feel its beauty. I suggest you to go to Leh. It is not only beautiful as per aviation but also a very beautiful place. So that was from my personal side. So now you'll ask me why a video on Leh? Why not any other airport? There are airports higher than Leh. As you have already heard that Leh is 23rd. So there are of course higher airports in elevation than that. Then why Leh? I have just one answer to that. That is, from my personal point of view and my whole team, that is Sushant and Advik, are all point of views, Leh is the most beautiful and hardest airport to fly to. So that's all for today. Thank you very much. Aviation is the future. Aviation will be everything. This channel is dedicated to make aviation safer. Thank you very much.